Feature Friday.
The freshest. Okay, Regine Velasquez.
Yes.
And
What does that say?
Her
Highest version. What does that mean?
I think it has to do with the key of the song or the resolution of the video. I'm not 100% sure.
Sure.
But yeah, so this is A Piece of Sky. So this, I believe this is from a musical, I think the musical Yentl, I think. But I'm not 100% sure. I know Barbara Streisand originally sings it. I've actually seen performances of this live.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, how cool.
Sung by other people, my fellow students who were with me on my training years. I remember some of my friends trying to tackle this. This is quite a difficult piece. I mean, it has some arrangements and key changes that are ridiculous. And the delivery has to be really carefully done. The acting through song is very demanding. So I am very, very excited to see, the pro.
Yeah,
the
master.
queen,
Yeah.
the master doing this.
I look forward to your breakdown.
Ooh. Really, really excited. This is old as well, like the resolution of the
I
video.
can tell. It's very old. Or maybe it's not that old.
But this is the only video that is.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice little gem.
Oh, yes, a live piano.
That I can't dare.
Great. Shame that we missed the intro.
Or was there something else?
Yeah.
It all began the day
What a beautiful dress.
then from my window I could only see a piece of sky. I stepped outside
Her twanginess is so lovely.
and looked around.
That's not something you usually say, but I love it.
It was so wide, or even half the sky.
Yeah, she's like a queen of Disney.
Had come. Papa, can you hear me? To try my wings, Papa, are you near me?
Fantastic
And though it
accuracy.
seemed at any moment I could fall, I felt the most. Papa, can you see me? Amazing
And
things.
beautiful
Can
diction.
you understand me? The things you can't imagine if you've never flown out.
Camera work.
Oh, yeah, the cameraman's
The
good.
drone.
To stay on the ground. Sometimes with danger lies that the sweetest of pleasures.
Such a Disney, bro. I keep saying it.
Hey, it's a musical piece. Freaking hell.
Memories that tug at my sleeve.
Fantastic, it's fantastic.
There will also be more to question, yet more
I love how
to
her motion comes from her
believe.
belly, like it's true, it's there. So much twang, so much
Someone
uplifted.
who will turn to look at me and want to share my
Beautiful
every
support.
sweet imagined possibility.
It's just so nicely lifted and supported.
The more I live,
Pacing of the piece is great.
It's difficult.
It's a good piece,
It's a
damn.
hard song.
the more I realize, the less I know. Each step I take, Papa, I voice now. Each page I turn, Papa, I will choice now. Each mile I travel leads, the more I have to go. What's wrong with wanting more? If you can fly.
Real. Like hypnotized.
Oh my god, her breath control is fantastic. Oh, and so effortless, no restraint on those bells. Oh my God, he's so beautifully held and supported.
Papa, I can
Woo!
hear you.
Chills.
Papa, I can see you. Papa, I can feel you. Papa,
That's a great pianist, dude.
watch me.
Oh my God. It's gorgeous.
Papa,
No, again.
watch me.
Woo! That's like an F5, F sharp, somewhere around that.
Oh my gosh, look at that crowd.
Oh my God.
That's a great pianist, by the
That
way.
was ridiculous.
I'd love to know the pianist of that piece.
Wow.
Not the original, the person who played it. That's a good pianist. Because the pacing of that song is tough.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That piece is really bloody hard.
difficult. Remember, this is an emotional journey. You're embarking in a whole emotional journey with this with musical theater pieces. Remember that when in a musical, when you get to a song, it's because the emotion is so heightened. There is no other way of expressing it
But through music.
but through singing.
Right.
So that's why the musical part of it exists, is included, because there's not another way of expressing such a huge emotion, or such a huge turmoil that's happening.
Conflict, complex emotions, right? I see.
Absolutely. Those
In a dialogue.
Absolutely, yeah. So it's really, so when you get to see a solo piece, usually, or like the staple song of the musical, usually is because is the highest of the emotions in an expression.
Right.
So the complexity of it all, it's up there, is high. But the delivery is just fantastic. Her breath control is like, my God, spotless. And the support and how she found the belt without any like restraint or breathiness or pre-adjustment. It is just so, it just seems so natural to her. The technique that she applies for her singing is so sunk in her being that it really is such a second nature to her. It really just comes with singing, you know. It has just become that, you know. The singing is just part of it. The technique is just part of the singing for her. But I just love how you can see everything. If you wanted to see something done right, this is who you go to.
She's the one
in musical theater, I think.
She's the one to emulate.
Absolutely.
Or to copy.
Definitely. There are certain things that we don't advise, that weren't advised to me when I was training, like the over modulation of the mouth. But of course, the song is so demanding and requires so much resonance from different parts of your body, that of course the over modulation in the face actually helps achieve those things, and it improves your diction overall. But that's the only thing that from my training, from what I've learned, that I would have said, oh, perhaps I wouldn't do it that way, just because I've been taught that way.
Yeah.
Just because I've been taught differently.
You know what's
but
funny?
everything else is just so spot on.
Why is it that when every time I watch musicals, and this is coming from a new musical newbie, I don't listen to them, but when I do, they always do that thing with their mouth as they sing, like they always really
over modulation.
Yeah, kind of like they're really trying to emphasize the words that they say, or that.
Because there is so difficult to get a right type of diction when you're singing, because you're also trying to find the right type of resonance and
And you don't want the audience because their song has so much dialogue in there, and you don't want the meaning of the words to be lost in the song in the melody of the song. You want to try and exaggerate the diction. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that is just part of the
But
theatricalness of it all.
Very theatrical.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I know how I feel about it. But
remember that theater was born without microphones. So when you were in the theater, you had to make sure that people in the back
could hear you,
understand what you were saying since the beginning of theater. Right. So that has been maintained. That has been maintained through it all, through the years.
So maybe it's not as necessary as it.
Yeah, that's why nowadays new techniques of singing, they emphasize, they have developed techniques that help you improve your diction whilst you're singing without overmodulating, which is a whole trick of its own, you know.
Yeah. That's good though. Yeah,
very
enjoyable. I liked it.
Lara Fabian made a rendition of this song too.
Oh, we should check it out then.
Yeah,
that'd be lovely.
Yeah.
You know, they're monsters, both of them.
Yeah, I think this is just outstanding.
Top class.
This is fantastic.
Well, let us know what else you'd like us to check out from Regine, or if we'd like us to check out the Lara Fabian
rendition of it.
Rendition of it, yeah.
Yeah.